Alright. They do it. Hmm. Let's go. Yeah, don't you have the patience to do this? Oh. Oh. Right? God, I am beach. Okay, all right. Okay. Oh, you sucking off me. Unintended beautiful parasite. Oh boy, you get to play in my nest. Yeah. Oh, okay. Okay, no, I kind of want to get into this, I guess. Kind of start to. So, no one's in chat right now, but I'm gonna state the rules anyways. If you go back one, I'll read it. Let's get annoying. Um, I will be regional left playthrough. Green, white, green. It's newer, and it doesn't have. Okay, it doesn't have. That's the big reasons. Two big reasons. That's them. Um, I yeah. I came up with the idea just to, and how do I make this work? And I was like, oh yeah, I know the rules. So I have to catch every Pokemon that is available to me in a route or in an area. Can't go to a new route or a new area until I have all the Pokemon, which we're gonna have to make it because I can't after I complete errand for it. But that happens about a vast majority of the games, so whatever. But I have all Pokemon, and I have to fully evolve them before I can go on to the next area. And that is not where you're like, oh yeah, catch all the Pokemon in the area before you can move along. Oh, that's not that hard. God, what are you talking about, man? That's easy. No, yeah, no, it is easy. It's not that many. The problem is, how many Pokemon are available to me to like level one. So one of the first choices we're gonna make here, really shortly, is choice Pokemon. And many of you are gonna be like, ah, Charmander, ah, Squirtle. No, 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 no. There's one choice. And that's Bulbasaur. And the main reason why is Bulbasaur fully evolved at level 32. But Blastoise and Charizard, I believe, are fully evolved at level 36, and I cannot be bothered grinding Pidgey and Rattata for that long. And I think Rattata is gonna be our best option. It was 50. So, yep, that's gonna be fun. We're gonna be stuck on Route 1, grinding for a very long time, and not only do we have to get Bulbasaur, we also both catch a Rattata and a Pidgey. So, yeah, I'm gonna be here for a while. I didn't really like do the math and see how long it would take. We may use speed up. I don't know, depending on how bad it gets. But yeah, we'll see. Get into it. Oh, hold on. I did do one thing. Other than I should mention this. I did randomize it. I don't know if I'm gonna stick with the randomize. I wanted to kind of just see, and I didn't test because the minute I do the randomize, then I see what Pokemon are there, and then I come back and we'll just see kind of what it gives me. I try to make it as balanced as possible, but we'll see. So I did randomize also the starting item. You can see what we got. It should not be a potion. It says it's a potion. Actually, I randomized it. Frick. That's a potion. Okay. No, I thought I randomized that, but maybe it randomized to a potion. I mean, that's highly unlikely, but. Hi, Mom. Yep. 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 Goodbye, Mom. Last time I'm ever gonna talk to him. I mean, how many people would ever even say bye to their mom? I mean, it's kind of crazy to me. Oh. You know, I've always wondered, like, what keeps, in the games, what keeps out of, like, towns, right? Never made sense to me. Like repels stations set up. I mean, in the anime, like there's kind of everywhere, and it isn't so much a big deal. I mean, there's occasional violent anime, but really is kind of never like. Hmm? Yep. Huh? Old age. I know. Sucks, man. Is it not random? Is it not randomized? I could have that it was randomized. Oh, one sec. Go. I grabbed the wrong file. Oh. Oh. I won't be naming my Pokemon. I could. I just want to see real quick. I might have to redo this because I wanted to do randomized. Okay, hold on. Okay. I have to go back and readjust this. I don't know why I didn't. Is it? I've used it before in the past and usually never an issue. Yeah, okay, hold on. Good wrong. Definitely. Which I do have a copy. Okay, hold on. Okay, see, there we go. That's randomized right there. That's not normally to do it. No. I don't know. Maybe I grabbed the wrong file. Okay. This is a Canadian. So many characters. New name. Eat. Putting our cocktails. Right, yep. Oh. Okay. Check the potion. Should be randomized. One of the reasons why I kind of... Yeah, there we go. Yeah. Okay. Yep, DC scale. Okay. Yep, well, another reason why I randomize the item in the PC much generally when I do these. Just so I know that the randomizer is actually properly. Hey, Mom. Yeah, I'm not gonna... 10-year-old. Run away into the big wide world. Aw. Okay. Keep one. I don't think I haven't really played one of these while without having fast forward, because I value my time. And I say that as I'm doing something that's gonna just destroy my time. Oh. Idios 3 is already bad enough doing that. Oh, no. Yep, yep, yep. Yep, I know. Old age sucks. Yep. Yep. Oh, I want one too, Rams. Ah, no fair. No fair. That's life. Oh, okay. So yeah, Teddy or sip. Nope, no one do not want the no. Then shout. Now, the one caveat, which is, okay, yep, there it is. I did not for Bay, Legend go up. So, okay, here's the choice. So, whatever Pokemon I choose, I have to evolve, right? So, this is one of the reasons why I did decide to do a randomizer, is because there is an option Pokemon that does not evolve. Therefore, I do not have to level it. Now, the downside is I don't know if Regirock will have an attack, which won't be the end of the world for us because I don't have to evolve him. So you can just sit in my party. And whatever's on Route 1, then I will be stuck with. Now, I didn't randomize the gym leaders because I really didn't care about them. It wasn't really meant to be like it's a struggle to fight through. I thought about, like, banning Pokemon once they hit, like, evolutions past the initial gym, which I still might do. But I really didn't care too much about that because in the end of the day, I'm going to have to level every single Pokemon up. It doesn't really matter when I beat it. It really doesn't. I just have to eventually beat the super run game. The run was never about that. The run was about catching every Pokemon and evolving every Pokemon. Hating myself while doing it. I think just because otherwise I'll have to level up a Teddiursa or a Chinchou all the way up, and there's really no reason. So I'm taking Regirock as my starter Pokemon. It's awesome. I have a Regirock. Yeah, yeah. So lock him. That's not. Lock. Lock a lock. What moves do I have access to? 5. Takes to push you. Forgot about this. It's been a bit since I played. I gotta actually tell you, I didn't realize that Regiroka's spines coming back. How did I never know that? I've never used one. Lotion! Oh, God. Well, this is gonna be quick. Oh, man. Explosion! Yep. Yep, I win. Rock along, buddy. You're never evolving. I hate to tell you. I mean, you're never leveling. I hate to tell you. Because I did not randomize the, like, every item. It was just the starting item. So we will get, crap. Yeah, so we will eventually get access to green shirt. Which will be great. But until then, we're switch training when we need to. Okay. Oh, look. Yeah, no one ever read those, kid. Didn't you know? I'd love to meet you, actually. Okay. Well, these are the Pokemon we're gonna have to catch. I did make sure that they're only the exact same number copy of Pokemon as they're not. I don't think the day or night cycle. Oh, why did I do explosion? I am an idiot. Why did I click explosion? I needed to run. No, I'm an idiot. I'm gonna white out. How many times am I gonna make that mistake early on? I drop money even in wild Pokemon. I never thought about that. Am I gonna have? Oh, at this rate, if I lose enough money, I'm not going to buy balls in the next town. Okay, I gotta be careful. I can soft block this run through. Oh no, because I am allowing myself to go to the next town to get Pokeballs because I have to. Can't catch Pokemon without Pokeballs. Standard emotion. If you can't catch the Pokemon, it doesn't count until you can catch it. Okay, Steel. Okay. Run. Okay, at least I know how to run. Gonna be a lot of running until we get Pokeballs. Might have to go back for that free Pokemon. Okay, in a Skymer. Okay, how many Pokemon appear here? I thought I had it locked to like a certain amount. Because originally it's only 2. It's only Rattata. I thought it was only Rattata and Pidgey, but maybe in Leaf. Encountering all 3 of them does not make me feel good. I'm hoping it didn't mess anything with randomizing. I was paying attention. Package. Oh, hey, you came for a pub. Thank you. Okay. We got Oaks Parcel. Run home. Slowly trudge. Trudge home. Trudge. Boop. Favorite sound. Bloop. That if I don't have to. And bloop. Down there. Okay. So, Boros, Guymerate, and what else was it? Oh, Sfeel. Okay, if anything else starts appearing, maybe I did something wrong. Okay. Oh, really smell like fast text son. Um, oh. Okay, okay. That means I'm using MGBA just because I was using Retro to generally, for whatever reason, it had the bad habit. Yeah, just what do you know? Stop. I can't deal with this. Losing hours of work. I remember, I could still lose. I do, but no MGBAs. Actually, we're gonna want to grab that just so I can like when rulings need to be made, and like whether or not a new area is a new area, I need to have that. Yes, this for sure a different place. And the rule is it has to have Pokemon. So like technically, we could allow towns as long as there's no place to catch Pokemon out of that town. Like could travel between like so like Palatown doesn't. I can leave here immediately. And then of course in Route 1 there are Pokemon. Also do not have. Okay, I do have 5 Pokeballs now. I do have 5 Pokeballs, so the run has started. Started my 5. I need to make these count. Because I have to catch all the Pokemon. Okay. 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 How many Pokemon are available in this area? Okay. The problem is, I was originally thought this was possible. Because, oh my, oh, there's like 2 Pokemon. I can get into Pokeballs or catch those. But if I'm having counters like and I can't weaken it, that's 4 Pokemon. I'm pretty sure it only is supposed to go up 2. I might have to go. I might have to redo this because I thought I set it to like match the number of Pokemon available in the area, which should only be 2. So I'm confused on why it's giving me 4. So yeah, I'm gonna run out of Pokemon. I mean, we'll try. Try. We'll see. We'll burn through our Pokeballs. Oh, thank God. Okay. Well, that's 1 Pokemon got. And the other thing I didn't think about with the randomizer is that I was like, okay, if the static Pokemon, like, let's say on this route, for example, there are 2 Pokemon that catch with Rattata and Pidgey. Swaps in, let's say, Torchic and Skymarine, right? Skymarine is an easy one, it doesn't have an evolution, whatever, but Torchic does possibly have evolutions, which means, well, those evolutions don't need to be present elsewhere. I did make sure that the first evolution would be available, so it, randomizers get weird. That's all I know. Randomizers get weird, and I usually have had this kind of problem. Name art for hot foot. But Go to the party. You may not be here long, buddy. Yeah. Every Pokemon is available in the first area. We have not seen it. We have not seen a double. And we're gonna have to go get more Pokemon. What I might have to do is just like a non-randomizer. I don't know if it's. That'd be kind of fun to do on stream and just see whether or not it was even gonna be like a thing. Maybe someone knows more about randomizers. I did wrong. I don't know. It'd be great. I always love more. Yep, yep. Okay, buy all the Pokemon. Now, does this do the whole buy in 10s, get a premier ball? Because I think that's. Thank you. It doesn't. I. Oh, thank you. Honestly, I was originally thinking, like, oh, this is gonna be like a not really heavy Pokemon run. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, I'll need a couple Pokemon. Alright. Hey, Bucket. That's another new Pokemon. Alright, I gotta take a break real quick. Bye bye. Music. And oh, here you go. Love them. Where can it be? Okay. All right. So far in our what do you have for move? You have a move. Okay, where's this? So far we've got Almanites, Porchick, Steel, Sky Marie, and oh, what's this? R- r- Okay, there's okay. Hold on. All right, hold on. File exit. Sorry guys, 1 second. There is no effing way. No effing way that. Let's see. Yeah, because I don't know what's going on. It should not be randomizing every. Randomize the starters. Given in requested Pokemon. Inner Pokemon. No. Yeah, we can randomize them. First strength, Replicary starters, Blue Legendary, Gym type thing, Buff Elite 4, course, Wild Mook. So, no random, right? I go first strength, catch 'em all mode, turn on every random Pokemon chosen, encounter one, one that hasn't been chosen before. This should make sure that every Pokemon once every Pokemon has been chosen, the Pokemon start again from full. Okay, I think that's where I messed up. I think I want to go to area. We'll have Ram type. Given an encounter area will be replaced by another Pokemon. Every slot is in. There you have a full random Pokemon. Every Pokemon. Every place appears in. Replaced by another set of Pokemon. Doesn't support any strength. See, I'm kind of confused. Area one-to-one mapping or global one? Area. Okay. I need to do that. Ask this. Okay. That done. That. Okay. 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 I think I fixed it. Oh. Okay. Okay. Look. One more time. I just made that impossible for myself. I can't do that. Cannot do that. First half of this run, no void. Uh, yeah, it's just impossible. I could not get access to people's. So it would just be me farming the whole for every Pokemon available, which I think also because Pokemon data gems. Canadian. Travel. Oh, man. Third time's the charm, right? First time does it randomize. Second time randomized was bad. This time, hopefully, I got it right. I mean, if this doesn't work, we can always just go back to regular run. But only reason I really want to do the randomized run is just for the kind of it, which is only temporary. He has I will be stuck in an area for a while. Potion. Okay, whatever. If it's not randomized, I don't care. Oh wait, hold on. Did I? Okay. I know anything. Okay, there we go. Randomize it. Oh, I still can't wait to get getting. I'm already getting tired of this. Okay. You wanna know how I noticed my usually setting up, even just like for myself, I get tired of like it's not working right. It's not the thing I wanted to do. Why is it do? Ah, tired of it. I have many putaways, and I think the last Pokemon game I beat, besides three, Sword and Shield, whatever the last game. Scarlet Violet, yeah, I think those. Okay, yeah. But yeah, and then I think other than that, I think I beat Fire. Beat that. And I did all the side content though. Couple for it too. Ooh. I think I got pretty good way through. Honestly, the main reason, okay, so I do like ferrets. Ooh, trapinch. Okay, I never used enchants. Okay. I don't remember the Chansey was on the this generation just. Let's see. Pokemon. Let's see. Let's see. Is this your Gen 2 Pokemon? I think it's a Gen 2. Maybe. Which means that. What did she evolve with? Stone? Gen 3. Generation. Mm-mm. My friendship. Okay. Okay, yeah, so Gen 2. I know most of the Pokemon. I do forget in what generations they were added. Especially early generations, it's weird because I started with Gen 2 and then I went back. But I could have played Gen 1 because what happened? Oh, it's just. Oh, I looked over and I'm like, why? That was. No, but yeah, I did have access to play Gen 2 for. Begged my parents for. They got me gold and gold. Which honestly, I mean, realistic. Skipping Gen 1 really wasn't red. I did go back and play it. Like, I had a friend at it. He ended up getting like, into high school. Like, oh yeah, no, like, I don't play these kid games. Or here, you got my copy of Pokemon Red and Pokemon. Like, oh, cool, dude. Awesome. Stuff like that. But, yeah. I have problems with some of the early Gen 1 Pokemon and knowing that they're actually Gen 1 Pokemon. It's like, I think Farfetch is a Gen 2 Pokemon. In my brain. I know it's not, but like in my brain. I don't know why. Because, oh yeah, Farfetch is. Yeah, I don't know why. Even still saying that, I still feel like I'm wrong. I'm saying wrong. Farfetch. Stage evolution. Doesn't evolve. Just two. So Chansey friendship, which isn't really even leveling, which it would take a while how to use it and not have it faint, which would be no. Center would just evolve. Centrit. Pokemon Centrit. Centrit. Okay, level 15. That's an easy evolution, which would be nice. But having good Trapinch. Trapinch. I remember level. I think it evolves late. If I remember. I think it takes a while. I remember where you get it at in Gen 3. He's into the game. Okay, yeah, so it's 35 and then 45. So we'd be stuck with a trap pinch until level 35, and then we couldn't evolve it again until level 45. I don't think I'm going to do trap pinch, just because as much as I would love to have a trap pinch, I can't be bothered. I'm going to say. Yes. Thanks. Just to make this run easier. Yeah, yeah. Oh, should I even have one of mine? Oh. Bobby. Pochi? Oh, new. Better. Bill. I also. Hurt. And then Yuto stands, which is good, because I don't really want him having. I mean, the other upside to this as well, of him having a Chansey, every time I fight him, I'm gonna get decent experience. Oh, okay. Come on. Hang in there. Do it. Love and friendship. Love and friendship. Yeah. Levels here. Hey. I'll take that. I didn't know if I clicked him keeping. But he does. I like to keep fighting that Chansey. Okay, now I don't. Let me double check. I don't start with Pokemon. Okay, I do have a Pokeball. Okay, that's what I didn't think about. You just grab a Pokeball. So we get one chance to catch Pokemon, which I guess we could. Oh, cool. I can handle that. Comfort me. Now, the thing is we could either go get Pokeballs, come back here, and then grind, or we could grind now before we get to where we're going, and have to come back and grind again to catch the last of the Pokemon. Thank you. I don't know what I want to do. Something different this time. Different. Okay, okay, it's just the same. It's the same. Okay, that's good. Fourth tracer up, which is good for us, honestly. It really is. That means let's survive this. Let's survive. Okay, well, bag. I catch it. I get lucky. Maybe. Ah. Okay. What is the other encounter? Moltres, which is great. I don't know how much XP. Please don't keep. Really curious. I can't catch one. No way. A Larvitar. Okay. Okay, that's cool, but also that sucks. Wow, that's gonna suck. I don't have any more Pokeballs, so we can't catch it. So I can either grind here, Larvitar and Moltres, or I can go and get Pokemon, try to catch Larvitar and Moltres. Rotate everybody. I mean, it won't matter. We can get to level 15 first. No, just grind. Oh, man. Lucky. Visitor. Oh. And there's the Moltres. I don't know if I have anything else for it. That's me. Okay. Hmm. Okay, well, I think we've got it set up. I think everything's going good. Oh, man. Maybe I should look into, like, and where they're at. I don't know how I would do that. Unless I just made it myself. Sounds like work. I did think about Gen 2. But I'm like, if I do Gen 2, then I gotta do Soul Silver. There's nothing wrong with Soul Silver, it's just... I know there's a lot of Pokemon available. And I was like, I don't really want to have to do National Day. Be better, honestly. Then we can group efficiently. I don't know. I never really did Battle Tower. I know a lot of people are like Battle Tower is the best thing ever. And I don't. I remember doing it, but never being that into it. And I think the main reason why I played Pokemon Stadium as a kid, and grinding on Pokemon Stadium to like beat all those trainers, and everything was one thing. Got the Elite Four. Because even though I had the pack thing, I have um didn't have the original. And so I had Pokemon Stadium, but then I got Pokemon Gold, which wasn't backwards compatible. And it wasn't a Pokemon Stadium 2 that could use the Gold save. And by that point, I kind of like already given up on ever like Pokemon Stadium. By the time 2 came around, I think 1 I really did try. I did really try, but yeah, getting the rental team and getting was I had a guidebook even, if I remember correctly. I had the guidebook, Pokemon Stadium, which really helped. Like, oh my god, it helped. But the problem was that Pokemon Stadium was so good. Like, one of the best Pokemon was Golbat, but not for you. It was just for the computer. Yeah, I don't know what it was about it. I know there's like people who've done deep dives on it. I've watched them, but I know that like there's something about the way that the game read things. Theirs was always just it got confusing like every time. These were just and you always hit yourself. It was insane. Eat it before he kill you. Oh man. And I never played any of the GameCube ones. By that point, I had an Xbox. Get a GameCube. GameCube. Years later, yeah, dad remarried and my stepsister. It didn't really do much. And I remember playing on that, but at that point, I didn't have. I didn't play Pokemon because it was like, I'd rather. Let's play another game. Let's play. Yeah, I don't. I think I played. I'm trying to think. Is it what it was the old? You had red, gold, silver. Well, red, yellow, gold, silver, crystal. Then we had then three was ruby, sapphire, emerald. Then fire red and leaf green came out a little bit later, and that was I played. I played fire red and leaf green. And I bought like an SP and everything. Everything. But then I didn't play the one that came next. This is like this is when I quit playing. It was oh god, something with like Portera and like was it that Diamond and Platinum, right? Those ones that came out next. And then it was Black and White 2, all of those. I never played those. Those 2 generations, I knew about them, saw them, but at the time I really wasn't. Was doing other things. I kind of got a little bit older, and I was just kind of, I'm doing other things. I really don't want to play those. And then I was traveling a lot at the time, and I remember Soul Silver and Heart Gold came out. I was like, those came out. I was like, yeah, I want to play those because I love Gen. Okay, I remember buying those. They had the Poke Walker, and then I can't remember if I had a DS or whatever one was out at the time. I bought, and it got stolen out of my. I was in the army, and really about the only time I ever played it was when I was like really bored. I was because I was playing a lot. Whenever I got just chance to take leave, I'd come home. And now wife, it was flying home because of her mainline. I could. Up until and yeah, I remember that got stolen like pretty soon after I bought it too. Like I think I only used it. And I remember like packing in my bag and coming back and putting it in my drawer. I was like, it was like a couple days after I got back from a trip, and I was like, man, I can't find that anywhere. Oh, I must have just left it somewhere because I'm really bad about that. That was a leaf trap place. I was like, I must have left. Where the hell did I leave it? Where did it go? Did I lend it to somebody? No. I mean, In the army, I had a couple things disappear, thankfully, not a bunch. Like, I bought what was, like an external hard drive for my computer, just so I have more my hard drive. And I lent it to somebody so they could move some files over, and then I never fucking. I mean, like, confronted him, like, hey, dude, I know I lent that to you the other night. What the hell is it? Oh, I didn't borrow it. Back then, like, external, like, 1 terabyte hard drives were expensive. It wasn't, I don't think it was a hard drive, I think it was an SSD. 1 terabyte SSD. Still, ungodly expensive. I mean, they were. But I was also still playing off of a laptop, which I am kind of technically back to. Playing off a laptop again. Not because I don't have. I do have a piece. It's just my wife generally. I'm okay with that. I mean, the only real difference is the PC's running like, what is it? Oh, running a Ryzen 100, and then I have my buddy actually bought me it. Starfield bought me. I had the, what was it? Sapphire Nitro 5700 XT OC. About like $400, but back when like COVID had hit initially. That's what I built it. He bought me a I don't remember who. I think it's the XFX RX about 600. That's 600 numbers. Yeah, and I have that now, and I mean it's good. It's a decent card. There's nothing really wrong with it. I mean, I can play most games 1080p on newer stuff. 80p on some. I mean, it runs plenty of games, so not really big. Laptop which laptop 4070, so not quite a 4070, but it's still pretty good. I actually had to go get a cooling pad because I don't know why, but for whatever reason, there's a Bolivian and the RuneScape Dragon Wilds, whatever game came out, and both of them were just, I don't know what was going with the CPU on those. They're super CPU bound or what. I mean, I remember having an i7 in it. I don't know what the other, quite honest. But yeah, they're just, God, they're just frying my fucking CPU. I mean, it was like PMs. It was bad. Oh, and yeah, the cooler of the laptop just keep up. I ended up having to go out and get that for it. And honestly, I haven't had too many problems since then. Like, actually, of them again, but those. I'm probably going to. I don't know with what. Probably not go with like top level. Don't need top of the line. Just dumb. I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, like, really max it out, sure. I don't know. I also really don't care about 4K gaming, like a ton. 4K gaming really isn't like cool. It looks good, but I don't know. I mean, 1440p is already kind of pushing the limits. I notice better color accuracy, higher refresh rate up to a certain point. Um, you know, I mean, stuff like that kind of matters to me. Peak brightness, like that's more important to me. Like you get a 4K monitor. I mean, it's fine if you get a 4K monitor, you know, lower actually out of the monitor. But I mean, at that point, I'd rather just find a nice 4K. Oh my god. We're almost there. Thankfully. Yeah. I don't really know. I mean, like I said, upgrading is just such a hassle. And if I'm gonna upgrade, I might as well just build a whole new computer. And if I do that, I'm probably just gonna case that I currently have on my old computer. Because I like the case. And then I think I'll probably just end. Well, I do. I'm gonna find. I want to find like a ATX case, so I can fit everything in. Dump all that into that, and I can pick wives because she doesn't really use it. She games a bit. She does game a bit. But yeah, she doesn't game like heavy. Or cricket. Yeah, but it's what it is. Almost there. What's level 15? No. I don't know if I'll be on much. I think I'm going to go get a couple things done. Up there for. I've been up there a couple times already. They really like it. Which is awesome. Things won't get done. So, Mo. Oh man, I need the weird one, but I need a. I have a. I don't even know what you call it. A TV. A shelf system. Essentially, it's two halves that you together, and there's a shelf on top. There's a shelf with a cubby down below, and you like get on it, mount it at the mounting. I originally got it years back, and the whole idea kind of was that it was like that we could run cables, like a cable man. The problem is that the big problem is that one, there's not enough space to really run like anything besides like an Ethernet cord or an HDMI cord. It's not as big of a space as you have behind there to run cables, which sucks. I can't like right now. I have a power strip runs from this plug, blow it up into one of the cubbies, but I can't replace it because it needs to be refrigerated. It's really bad. But I have to pull apart the whole TV to do it, which sucks because I also have to take off the TV because the TV isn't mounted just to the board. No, the TV's lag through it into the wall. Because I wasn't gonna like mess with it. I just lagged it to the board, but the legs go through into the wall. So that does suck. So I wanted to pull that down when the kids are gone. Yeah, all the stuff. I can rerun all the cables. I've been needing to do. Because I've also had to replace like HDMI cables, and sometimes I get a little lazy. I keep meaning, I'm like, oh, I want to take this down anyways. Eventually, I'm not gonna try to hassle, try to like re-snake these cables. And I've even debated about not even putting it back up. I've thought about not putting it. I just think it looks nice, and I use the shelf. So I'm like, keep it. Should I not? And honestly, I would like to just build a new one. Because, I mean, honestly, I don't think I could buy it the price I paid for it. I think I paid like $400. That was pre-COVID. And I think I could build one. That way I can give it like about, I don't know, like an inch. Like if I hold it off the wall about an inch, then I could actually like snake cables behind there if I wanted to. I also think I need to going to I need to rerun an Ethernet line from because below the TV there is oh god, what is it? SL, I think is what it's an Ethernet cable, but it's like Ethernet 1. It's old. I mean, this house was built back in the 90s. That's Ethernet. It's just really old Ethernet. But they only the crazy thing is that they have a bunch of hookups for Ethernet in the basement, but they only ran Ethernet to one room, which baffles me. And that Ethernet is in my living room, but it's super old, and I'm like, it's not enough to run my TV. Like, I can't stream off it, so I'd have to replace it, which means I have to then snake a new Ethernet cable from upstairs downstairs. This isn't the end of the world. I could do that. And then I have to figure out which one. I've been needing to do it just because I don't know if anyone else has run this problem. Like, I have a modem with a built-in Wi-Fi 6, you know, but the problem with it is like there are enough access points, but with all the access points going, it really kills. And I recently ran Ethernet over to my computers and my wife, so we're on Ethernet. I've been meaning to do. But again, there's no Ethernet port over here, so I had to like snake it across the ceiling and run it down the wall because I wasn't gonna. I did drill a hole coming out of like this modem's at. Yeah, but where it's at, I did drill a hole, just pop it out there. I could have tried to run it along, but there's a duct that runs along this wall, and I didn't want to try to snake it along that, and then even if I did, I'd have to pop it out where my old cable. And then, I mean, I could like cable back through and do that, but again, it's just technically a rental. I do rent. Grandparents. Get away with. I'd rather not have to deal with explaining to him why I ripped out the cable. Although no one uses cable anymore. And cable's it's really old. But yeah, so I just ran it. Well, also because it was way faster. I just wanted. It's done now, so I have Ethernet over here. That's great. Yeah, I'm just trying to take the burden off my life. It is awful. It really is. I mean, I have 4 TVs. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 TVs. I have each of my kids is through my living room. I have like my TV, proper TV, and then I put up a small TV over like our area, with technically the dining room, and so the kids are just kind of taking it over. And I put that over there, that way they can watch their shows. I have to give them the big TV. Oh man, my kids are spoiled. Kids are spoiled nowadays. I remember when I was a kid, we had like the one TV, and everyone was like, it was the parents' TV when they were, and it was like they got the TV. So I did end up getting my own TV when I was at like this E. It was great, honestly. Yeah, got that from Slave Pop as a Boy Scout. I think I got like all the prizes almost every year, just because my parents knew, thankfully, and my grandparents knew a bunch of people. Yeah, I know. I did meet. So yeah, I got lucky. I was usually able to prizes. That TV was great. that way my Xbox in my room. I don't have to rely on my on being able to play on the TV downstairs. Which I know doesn't sound impressive, but I think it was one of the few who had a TV in their prior to high school. Or even middle school, actually. Prior to middle school. I had a few friends who got like their parents' old TV. Yeah, I got their old TV. That's how they made. I got my own. Which I know it sounds really small, but even like my laptop screen, 17 inches. So it's not like 18-inch screen back then was good. I mean, really, it wasn't that for a small. And I could watch my Saturday morning cartoon. You know, watch her own stuff. You have to fight over the. Yeah, I need to get that done today. Too. I need to get that done today. Oh man. Almost there. One more level, please. I mean, besides the issues, I think we've been doing this for about an hour. That's just to get one Pokemon, which I don't know what group. Is center in medium, medium, slow, fast? I have no idea. That's gonna be another thing where is dealing with like Larvitar. I know is in like a slow experience group. I know that one. This pseudo legendary ass word. And the worst part about him being here is I don't think Granitar is not till level 60 something. I'm like 80% Granitar. I don't think he falls into Pupitar until like 30s or 40s. Yeah, it's gonna be a slog. I mean, the upside is that we don't have to find Moltres at all, and we won't have to drive Centric here fully evolved. So I will just be able to use Gust Retard. But the problem is I don't know how much experience I'm on. Oh, give it a minute. I know Moltres is okay, but yeah. Look at that. It's got like a little bit of experience. Since Larvitar is giving me nothing at this point. The only real way I'm getting any XP is off of Moltres. Thank God Moltres is here. Oh my God, Moltres wasn't here. Oh my. Yeah. And it kills. Down. 93. 93 off of Moltres. Nineteen. 19 off of Larvitar. That's level 2 Larvitar. So, but I mean, we're not getting past 20 with Larvitar. Which means the only real feasible. I might have to start running from Larvitar, to be quite honest, because it's just not worth fighting him. Okay, good. Yeah, because it's just not worth fighting on Larvitar. Moltres at least gives good XP. But still, I mean, we're talking 100 XP per encounter with Moltres. And what's Larvitar? I don't know, I'm saying how much. Alright, so thousands? Hundreds of thousands? Also, I wonder how long it's gonna take for stuff. I'll tell you what, as a kid growing up, Gen 2, first kind of actually introduced Chinese. I know technically Chinese existed Gen 1, but Gen 2 Chinese, but Maybe it's run. But that's really. Um, but yeah, I don't think I ever found. I may have found one. I may have found one. I had no idea what was going on. Um, but yeah, I do not remember as a child, in my entire time of playing gold, ever finding one. And you may be like, oh, you play gold. Well, when I played games as a kid, my parents were involved with it's usually in our hobbies or at the time. And but my dad, in the ended up. I guess like, my sister at the time was dyslexic. My parents were trying to help her out, and and so she would during the summer was going to this program at like or nearby, like, and they would go in there to like learn how to do stuff. And at first, me and my dad would go and we'd hang out and like, and we, you know, maybe we'd walk around if we got bored. It was just us two, and we go and do that like whenever we had her appointments. Get over. That's yes. Oh my god! Finally, first one. An hour and a half in. After a couple of resets, an idiot. Finally evolved on. We technically do not now have to use center anyway. So no, we have fur. Yay! I have another fur. But yeah, no, we'd go and hang out with. Um, actually, that was like the whole reason we ended up getting out of like TV back in the day, because we were like taking around the mall, and my dad and me kept going past the stand. It was TV. I don't understand. I think it was, but we have because of that we kept visiting him enough. We eventually decided, we like did the math, and we talked to our mom, and we're like, just get like TV. Uh, but but no. There's also GameStop. God, EB Games or something. It was weird where I lived. I grew up in the Midwest, so we had a couple of different games, and I don't really remember it all that. Things you don't pay attention to as a kid. You know, stores sell games. That's all you really care about. Um, but yeah, no, I remember we went in and one time just because we were browsing, and we ended up finding like those Pokeballs. But yeah, no. So we went through and ended up getting a walk, and I don't know. Maybe. Anyways, it was a hard. It was the hard. It was horrible. It was the gold and silver like um walkthrough guide, and at first I just thought it was cool to have because it was it was amazing. That I love it. But I remember like sitting there and like doing that and looking, trying to find all this, and then eventually me and my dad would just go in the car because my dad, big smoker, and you go and sit in the car and you game the '90s. um, but yeah, no, and I remember talking to him about it, and he was like, "Oh yeah, yeah." And I'm like, "Hey, Dad, can you like look this and tell me where I need to go?" And it's not the first we'd ever really done this. Me, my mom, my dad, and all three of us had kind of played the Zelda games together, same kind of thing. We bought the guidebook, found all this. My dad usually with the guidebook. Oh, you need to go here next, and you do this next, and okay. he liked doing that kind of stuff. So we would sit in the car and he'd be like, I'd be like, okay, where are you at? And I'm like, okay, I'm here. He's like, what Pokemon can I catch? He's like, can you catch all those Pokemon? But what else can we do? Is there like any items? We find all the items. And if I couldn't get past one of the puzzles, I'm like, okay, how do I get past the puzzle? He's like, hey, you need to go down. And I'm like, okay, thanks. But yeah, that was like my time playing like that, you know. And I know it sounds weird, but it was like I always remember. I think it's why I like old. Um, it's just because I remember. But yeah, no, I remember beating that whole game. I played through the entirety of Gold, beat everything, did everything, like everything you could do, but just the light version of. Okay. Now I believe we have Pokeballs. The hard part is I don't know. Yep. Okay. That was the problem I knew we were gonna run into. Is eventually I'm gonna start one getting happen these. We might want to catch him first. I hope it's strong enough to kill Larvitar. Yeah. This is gonna be. Oh man. We shouldn't have this problem. Because hopefully we'll be able to get to a certain point where we have enough Pokeballs. So I can just throw Pokeballs willy nilly and not have to worry about like knocking Pokemon out. I want to keep Turret here at a level, so have a lower level to catch Pokemon. I think he gets False Swipe. I don't know if it's through TM or if he learns it. But I know I'm pretty sure he gets False Swipe. So we'll have to get False Swipe. Man, we had a run of just straight Moltres. All we get. And I have no idea what we're getting. I don't remember what Larvitar or Moltres drop for you. What you be like? Fierce. Oh yeah, yeah, critical. Oh man. Kill? Oh, it doesn't. Okay. Have to live. Okay. Oh, this first round's gonna be pain. Oh, I don't know what we're gonna do if we can't catch Larvitar. Can't catch Larvitar. There's no way we're catching it. And I think I can only get about with these five. I think I'm like looking around 20, 25 Pokeballs I can buy right now. Oh man. One of the reasons I did choose this game is because I'm pretty sure he gets Versus Seeker at some point, which will be pivotal so we can grind for money. We can buy a crap ton of Pokeballs so we don't run into this problem again. Not that you can. Oh. And I'm out of Pokeball. Okay. I don't want to be honest. I'll level up. Any items we can get our hands. Up here, and there's something hidden behind the. Yep. 50. Oh. I think that's all we have access to inside of Viridian. Oh man. Ugh. Okay. There's another Pokeball. Oh. Don't. Okay, and that is currently all the Pokeballs that we can. Oop. Okay. What do you have? Hold on. You have pickup. Run away, of course. Oh, maybe I should have. Maybe I should have started for getting. Yeah, because I have 60. Oh, because that would have been awesome. I could have actually picked up stuff. That might have been the play. Oh, I'm not restarting. Nope, not doing it. If we run out of Pokeballs, we'll figure it out. And we'll have to go find it. If we don't have money to buy Pokeballs and we don't have Pokeballs, then we can't catch Pokemon in a round. And go earn money, but we can't catch Pokemon. I don't know, I'm making up these rules. Because, that could. Oh, this is gonna be bad. Yep. Again. I'm gonna run away. I know I can knock and get. I can get Larvitar down into the. No way. Oh my god. I have to get Larvitar. I'm pretty sure Larvitar has a better catch rate than them. I would imagine catch rate than them. So if I can catch a Larvitar, then I can at least whittle down them. Okay. 3, 8, okay. Just quick attack. I kill. and quick attack both the same. I guess I go for Fury Sparks and just hope I don't hit more than 3 times. Yeah. I had to get lucky and get a single hit. Now I'm even. And Oh. Yeah, my attack went, but. Maybe it would have been better to go and get Pokeballs before doing it. Oh man. I just throw the Pokeball and just do 1 plus 1. Listen. Can you hit me with the burn? Yes. Oh my god, being burned. I've never been so happy to be. Okay, now we need to keep this burn. I think with that, we. Still. Oh. Awesome. Okay. Pokeball you. Not red, but better than nothing. Oh. Quick attack? Don't kill? Okay. Okay. What am I gonna do? Yeah. Oh man. Okay. Well, on that note, I have to come up with a strategy. I think we're pretty. Thanks. Yeah, yeah. Thank you. Okay, well, I think I'm calling that for a day today, guys. Like I said, sorry about that. A little short. I know I didn't really get down to too much, but I gotta figure out.